Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? This is Queen Aishah, and thank you so much for joining me for another dope episode of I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And you can check us out on the YouTube channel, which is Queen Aishah and Queen QueenAishah. Okay, so we're going to get started first with Queen's Quickies. Just some entertainment, what's going on in our community type of stuff. So the first thing is, I don't know if you all heard that Little Kim is coming out with a memoir, and it's titled Queen Bee. There's no release date as of yet. However, Queen Bee, Lil' Kim, believes that her memoir is going to outsell the Bible, and this may make the Guinness Book of World Records. That's a bit of a far stretch, Kimberly. However, in the days and times that we're in, it is something that make me go, child, you might kind of be right. Okay? You might, because the way it's going down nowadays, it may. And congratulations are in order for Gabby Sidibe, the actress, and her husband just announced that they will be parents to twins coming soon, is what the caption said on her IG page. So all the best and congratulations to them. And CIAA weekend has kicked off in Baltimore, Maryland. It kicked off last Saturday, and this Saturday will be the championship game. Katanya, the producer of the show, is actually at one of the welcome receptions that's happening tonight. So she may pop in throughout the show with some highlights from the event to share with us. Also, last Saturday, I got to check out my brothers in comedy, Michael Blackson. He is also my Sagittarian brother. His birthday is the day before mine. And Kojo Adam. He is my British brother, and it was good to see him. I haven't seen him in a few years. They were at the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Norcross, Georgia, as well as Dexter Tucker, Lamar Walker, and some other comedians. We were just hanging out, supporting them. So that was really good and a lot of fun. It's Black History Month, and this is our last Black History Month show for 2024. So I don't know if you all know this, but there's a beach in the Annapolis Neck Peninsula, and it was called Carr's Beach. It was owned by a Black man who was enslaved. Him and his wife, they brought over 180 acres. Frederick Carr and his wife, Mary Wells Carr. Okay, so when they passed on, they left the land to their daughters, who later on, it was called Carr's and Sparrows Beach. They were like neighboring resorts. And that took place in 1931. Here's the thing, y'all. Didn't know. I lived in Maryland for over 24 years and didn't know. I don't even know if Katanya knew this. And I love the Annapolis, Maryland area. It is absolutely beautiful. And I've gone out there and saw like a Black woman on a real big like lawnmower. I was like, I smell Black around here, like a lot of Black. So now we know. So they actually turned this into like a mecca of Black entertainment for the Mid-Atlantic region. And they would have shows, and the performers would be Ray Charles, James Brown, Bo Diddley, Marvin Gaye, Billie Holiday, Otis Redding, Little Richard, Smokey Robinson, Sarah Vaughan, Jackie Wilson, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and Stevie Wonder, just to name a few. It also included slot machines and a Ferris wheel. So I am looking forward to see them preserving it, the state of Maryland preserving it, the Parks and Recreation. They have a plan to have it completed within 18 months. So we're looking at like 2025 or so. So that's going to be really dope. I want to give birthday shout outs for some more people in February. My sister friend, Mijan Owen, she's an amazing house music, spiritual vocalist, opera singer, and all those things. She's this big, but she can sing. Okay. Also, Chanel, my niece Micah's mother, and Tiffany Lester, Katanya's little sister. They all celebrated birthdays a few days ago. Our birthdays coming up. So shout out to y'all. Enjoy your days, and blessings to you in your new year. And for my Queen Aishah's inspirational soul food. Okay, this is from Janelle Monáe. It says, embrace what makes you unique. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I didn't have to become perfect because I've learned throughout my journey that perfection is the enemy to greatness. So stand in your uniqueness and make sure you take up all the space that you can take up, even if it makes others uncomfortable. All right. So now we are going to get into money making moves with Dr. Posh. You know, she always offers us tips once a month in her segment. And this month, Dr. Posh will be sharing tips with us on when you and your boo move together. How y'all gonna split them bills? How y'all gonna split them bills? So go ahead and show that video from Dr. Posh.
And all you dope people out there, this is Dr. Potts with the monthly money tip. So I got one for y'all. Y'all in love, you know, y'all been dating, everything going it's great, and you all decide to move in together. Ooh, big step. But what Dr. Potts wants to know is, how are you going to split those bills? Some say 50-50. I say, hell no. Hell no.
Good points.
So no splitting 50-50 unless you both make the same exact income. So you come up with a figure. You add the two incomes together. Say one person makes $50,000, the other person makes $100,000. That's $150,000. The $50,000 person will pay 1/3 of the bills because $50,000 is 1/3 of $150,000. Now there may be some
You're getting caught up with the sound.
You know, give some grace for some other bills or whatever, but you want to deal with your household needs: food, shelter, utilities. If there's a joint bill, that should be included in that monthly figure, and then you use your percentages to figure out what your contribution will be to those bills. That is the fair way to do it. It takes some of the stress off the lower earner. Just imagine if you're making $50,000 and another person is making $100,000 and you're splitting it 50-50, the $50,000 person is going to be short. Okay? You want to make it a beneficial relationship. So take this money tip. If you're planning on moving in with your boo, it works and it's fair. And that is Dr. Potts's money tip. Back to you, Queen. Love y'all. See y'all next week in March. All you Pisces babies. Hey, I'm Pisces baby. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Paz. So she's going to be on March 20th, along with a tax advisor. I want to say Hope's last name is Brown, and I apologize if I'm not saying her last name correctly. They're going to be on, of course, Dr. Paz will be offering tax financial tips, and Hope, a financial advisor, she's going to be sharing information on how to do your taxes. Okay, so give it up for Dr. Paz again. She loves to empower us through money moves education. And there you go. Okay, so now it's time for our special guest, our guest of today, and she is Crystal Williams. She is the owner and CEO of Crystal's Bridal and Tuxedos in Baltimore, Maryland. And she's had her business for over 20 years. She sells bridal gowns, bridesmaids dresses, prom gowns, tuxedo rentals, retail suits, veils, shoes, and all of those things. And being a Black woman-owned business, I want to ask her, how does that work for her? What was her experience during the pandemic? Because I believe people were still getting married. They was getting divorced, but people were still getting married. And Crystal has an excellent reputation in the bridal industry for her service, what she offers, customer service, and her products. So please put your hands together and your attention on Miss Crystal Williams. Hey, Crystal.
Hello.
Thank you so much for your yes. Thank you for your yes. I appreciate you. So, Crystal, you and I met through Katanya. If anyone doesn't know, Katanya is the producer of the show, and me and Katanya have been friends for many years. And I met Crystal through Katanya. Crystal also supports Katanya with the Priceless Gown Project, which is Katanya's baby, who what the organization does is help to dress young women for the prom. Young women that are not able to have the means and resources to purchase their prom dresses and all those things. So Crystal is one of the vendors, the business owners that has supported that effort for many, many, many years. So Crystal, tell us, how did you get started in the bridal industry and why bridal?
Well, I started out with tuxedos first.
Okay.
Then I realized for every bride there's a groom. So I started out doing bridal with the dresses, and then I branched out to doing prom to expand a little revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in business over 20 years in bridal and 27 years in tuxedos.
Okay. And wait a minute. So we got to ask this. Is Crystal married?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been married, Crystal? I know you're married, but
14 years.
Awesome.
14 years.
Awesome. So what made you get into doing tuxedos? Of course, I believe you had to see a need, right? But what made you choose tuxedos? Because normally people you would think they would choose wedding dresses and then tuxedos or them together. But what made you start off with tuxedos?
I had a job working at a tuxedo shop first.
Okay.
And then I became a partner in the tuxedo shop.
Okay.
So then like I said, I realized that for every bride there's a groom, and I expanded into bridal.
That's dope. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna work here, but now we're gonna be partners because I got some more that I can offer you. That's really awesome. So what goes into the day-to-day of running a bridal tuxedo business, Crystal?
Well, everyone knows it's a lot of work. Just the overall with the dresses, you got to order dresses, you got to measure the clients, you got to make sure they're happy, satisfied with their selection. Sometimes you get little bridezillas every now and then, but not too often.
Okay.
And of course,
I handle that.
Oh, I diffuse that, shut it down right away. We ain't doing all that.
I know that's right. She's like,
we ain't doing all that.
So have you ever had a bride that really wanted a dress that did not compliment her at all, but her family and friends were probably like, girl, you look good, and you had to step in and be like, wait a minute, honey, you the bridal dress whisperer. Did you have to be a bride?
Absolutely. I won't sell it to them if it's not going to compliment them, because my brand is my name and my reputation. So I'm not going to sell you anything that's not going to compliment you.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so have you dressed family and friends?
All the time.
How does that go?
They don't want to pay, for starters, but this 2024, everybody pays. Even the husband, he gets a tux, he got to pay. Everybody.
But how does somebody come to you and ask for a free wedding dress? How does that conversation go, Crystal?
Well, they always say they'll come in, not just a customer, and like, and I'll ask them, what's your budget? How much do you plan to spend on your wedding gown? And they will tell me what they want to spend. If they tell me anything less than $500, I'll take them over to the clearance rack, and they're still going to be $700, but I take them there anyway, hoping they can find something that can work with their budget a little bit better.
Gotcha.
And nothing's free. I charge everybody. Even if it's just a small percentage, I still have bills to pay.
I know that's right, because the bills be filling. When you have a family member or a friend that comes and I guess they want to get a deep discount, that has to be challenging. However, you still have to hey, this is a business. Do you do layaway?
I do layaway, and I definitely do layaway. Okay. And I understand that being in business, everybody, even though they want to get married or go to a gala or a special event, they don't realize how much gowns cost these days. It's not like you're going online and purchasing a $69 dress. You get $69 dress. You get $69 quality. You get a $1,500 wedding gown, and you look like you're doing something. But I try to make sure I accommodate everybody. You know, layaway plan. I do a 4-month installments, depending on how much the gown costs. Right. I do it for bridesmaids. I do it for tuxedos. I do it for everybody.
Awesome. Okay. And what inspires you? What keeps you going? Because like you said, it's a lot of work with all businesses. Being an entrepreneur and a business owner and all, it's a lot of work. But what really inspires you to stay in this industry and do it on a daily basis with excellence?
I love customer service. I love to see my clients happy. For them to be happy, I'm ecstatic. Awesome. So I go to the whole 9 yards for everybody.
Okay. Do you get like thank you cards in the mail? That they send you thank you cards?
I get thank you cards. I get gifts, and also get invited to the wedding.
Awesome. I like going to the weddings. I got the good cake.
I want the good food. They can keep the cake.
The food, yes, but I love some good cake. It just do something to my spirit. It just does.
Okay.
It do something to my spirit. So you have wedding dresses that typically come in like white, ivory. What is like an odd color that you've been requested, a dress color that you've that a bride has requested, or even something? Well, more so a bride.
So black has been the thing for the last 2 years, black wedding gowns. Okay. And then they're doing blush. It's like a soft pink blush color. And they want to do blush. And that's pretty much it. Nobody's really wearing white because back in the day, if you were a virgin, you got to wear white. If you're not a virgin, you can pick any color you want. So I don't sell any white dresses.
Wow. So what is it with the black dresses? Because I actually saw someone post about they were at a wedding and the black was very elegant. So what is it about? And I don't know if you know this. What is it about the color black now for the bride?
I think it's that they want to be more elegant, and it gives them, they can have black for them, and they can put all their guests in another color. So her and her husband or her husband, they stand out with the black, and then the rest of the people can do white or green or blue, any color that they choose. Okay.
So have you had to go out of state to dress a bride? Because do you actually dress them, or they just order their dresses and pick them up, or?
I have gone to a couple. It depends. I have a couple of gowns that have corsets in their back, and they say nobody in the whole entire world can snatch a bride up like me. Okay. So I go and I snatch them up, pick them girls up and snatch them up in that dress and keep it moving. So yes, I've been going to quite a few weddings and dress them.
So you wear you sell the undergarments, the support garments to get it together, lift the breast up, all that stuff. You sell all that.
All that stuff.
Okay.
Tuck the stomach in and everything. Yeah. They have it all.
Okay. That's good to know. So, because somebody can come in and get some support garments and not even really be getting married. They just want to get snatched.
Want to be snatched.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, so
wow. Here are some pictures from the wedding. Awesome. A wedding. Do I see Katanya in the picture? Is this one of your fashion shows?
Yes, this was a fashion show.
You do awesome fashion shows as well, and Katanya does a lot of them. Awesome.
Look at me right there.
I saw you. Yes. Beautiful. That's really pretty. Really pretty. Okay.
That's Mr. Jeff.
Okay. So you have a staff of how many?
Staff of 4.
Okay. So Crystal, are you in the shop every day? Do you have a day? Well, when I say every day, I mean every business day.
I'm there Saturday and sometimes Sunday based on the need. I will open up because that's my only day off on a Sunday. Okay. Depends on the need. I will open the invitation just for a Sunday, one appointment.
Okay. And how often do you do your fashion shows?
About 4 times a year.
Okay. Okay. And then you get a lot. Do you get a lot of business from the fashion shows?
Yes.
Awesome.
I actually had one coming up April the 7th at the Baltimore Convention Center.
Okay.
And May, I want to say May 5th, but don't quote me. The second Sunday in May. And that's in the DC Convention Center.
Okay. Okay. So DMV, you all over the place.
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope. So do you take on interns, like someone that's looking to get, here's some more of her pictures, someone that's looking to get into the bridal field? Do you take on interns? How, if someone is interested in learning, do you let them do informational interviews? How does that work?
I do interns during the summer mostly because they're out of school. And I've also networked with the Baltimore School for the Design, Baltimore Design School, where they're designing their own dresses. And I coach them through to see what they want to go through for prom. And they can design their own dress.
Very nice. Do you sew, Crystal?
Not at all. I can hem a pair of pants or hem a tuxedo sleeve on a jacket. Other than that, nothing at all.
Are you hemming? Or are you doing the double-sided tape thing that iron it down?
No, I hem it straight. I get that needle and thread out and go to work.
Honey, people don't know about that needle and thread life. How this generation's behind us, I know about, because I had home economics. You probably did too in school. So
I did.
Learning how to sew, that was the thing. I still have a sewing kit and a sewing machine. Yes, ma'am. So I understand. I
just phone a friend. Say, hey, can you come over and take this up for me? Can you come and hem this for me? I don't do no sewing.
Yes. So I understand that Crystal Bridal Tuxedos, you all do house calls, that you will go to the client's home and they can pick out their colors, the bridesmaid dresses and all that stuff. You do make some personal house calls, appointments.
Yes, we do in-home consultations.
Okay.
The bride comes to the bridal boutique first. Pick out her selection. I go through the whole kit and caboodle, pick your dresses. I'm coming out to measure ladies. Let them have their deposit when I come. And I give them an hour of my free time. And then I charge $25 extra per hour to make sure everybody get fitted. Sometimes people running behind. They want to eat. They want to socialize. I'm there to get straight to the business. Y'all can eat after I get straight to the business.
Right.
But
I know that's right.
It don't work that way, but it's okay.
Okay, so let me ask you just some stuff. So with your business, and you can answer these questions pertaining to business or personal. So with your business and first of all, how did you do during the pandemic? What was that experience like for you?
Wow, it was touch and go there for a minute. I still had business. I was still able to survive, but it was a little tight. Everybody was on a budget. Of course, as you know, they shut Baltimore City business down for a minute. Couldn't do any business, but it came back. And once it came back, they was knocking the door down.
Okay. So
I was able to survive. I actually was able to move into my new location during the pandemic.
Awesome. So what keeps you up at night? That's personal or business. What are things that keep you up at night as far as inspiring you, or things that you may dread, like, oh my gosh, I have to face this. I have to deal with this. What are one or two of those things?
Just most of the time it's business, just making sure that I have everybody's orders in order. All the dresses are taken care of, the alterations are taken care of. So when they come back for their final fitting, everybody's happy, and it's just a wonderful experience when you can please your customers and everybody's satisfied.
Yes. Has it ever been a time where an error was made on the fitting, like very close to the wedding, and how was that handled?
No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Don't play them games.
No, we don't play no games. Everything is good.
Oh, I love that.
If they gain a little weight, that's not on me.
They ain't got nothing to do with you.
They ain't got nothing to do with me. So if the dress don't fit, I pull out my chart, my receipt. I take the new measurements, and I'm like, oh boy, you gained a little bit here, there. But we fix it so they still
So do you be
satisfied.
calling people out on their waist, hips, and ass? Is that what
Absolutely, every day, all day, every day, all day.
But how does that work? Like, if a person, a woman, a man, they're like what you measured them at, they have either lost weight or gained weight, and it's like a day or two before the event. How does that work?
So prayerfully, no one gains any weight. Well, for the women, let's go with the women first. The women cannot gain a pound because the dress don't have that space in there. When I taking measurements,
you can't pass them dresses.
Nope, you can't. You gotta stop eating. Pull back. Because this is it. You only get one dress, so this is it. For the guys, it's easy because we put it together based on their own measurements, and the pants that they rent are adjustable. That's a bonus for the guys. They're adjustable on the side to give them a little leeway. But if they buy it and they grow a little bit, we just swap out the pants. It's easy. Guys are easy. It's the females. It's the females that always got the issues. And it's okay if they lose weight, but they just can't gain them. We can make it smaller. We can't make it bigger. Well, no, let me not say that. It can be made bigger, providing we have the material to make it bigger.
Gotcha. Okay. So what inspires you and who inspires you? I think I know the answer.
Go ahead. Let me hear the answer.
I said, what inspires you and who inspires you? I was gonna say the who is your customers. I was gonna say your clients, but go ahead.
Go ahead. You doing good. Go ahead.
So who and what inspires you in your business or your personal daily life?
So I like to my business is my family. My family keeps me going. I have my daughter, I have 2 kids. My youngest daughter comes and she helps out at the boutique. And that's wonderful that she can come spend a Saturday to help her mom or Friday. Yes. Friday and a Saturday. But it's wonderful that she has that skill to learn it, to do it. And it's just, like I said, it's just a wonderful experience being able to take care of my customers and making sure everybody's satisfied.
Very good. What are some of your goals for 2024 with your business?
Well, I'm looking to, I have my own crystal bridal designer dress. So that's in the makings. I should be coming out around my birthday, which is in July. It's going to be my own private label of designs. That's what I have working for 2024.
Very good. So anyone watching in the real time or later on time, I want you to share with them your contact information, your social media, your address, because she is in Baltimore, Maryland, not far from DC, not far from Virginia, not far from Delaware, not far from Philly, not far from Jersey. So share. That's one thing about the East Coast, the East. What we the East? What we gonna call? Is it the Eastern Seaboard? Will we call it that? Not really. Do we?
We can.
Yeah. Okay.
They know. The other side.
Coast, the other side, right?
The other side.
Yes. So share with the viewers and listeners your contact information, and I'll put it here as well.
Okay. So our location is 7718 Bel Air Road.
Bridge.
I'll take that. Bel Air Road. And it's in Nottingham, Maryland. The zip code is 21236. You can take $6.95. You can take $95. You can take $8.95 to get to me. Wherever you're coming from, I'm right there, right off the Beltway. Awesome. And our phone number is 410-342-7433.
And what are your hours? What days and hours?
The hours are 11 to 6:30 right now. Once daylight saving time changes, it'll be 11 to 8.
Okay.
Saturdays is 11 to 5.
Okay.
And Sundays by appointments only.
Okay. And then your what's wait a minute, gowns up to 36. What's a 36?
It's a big one, super size.
Okay, because I thought, I don't know why I was thinking 36. I think I was thinking 36 men's size. I was about to say, this is disrespectful. You ain't got no plus size dresses, but I get it now. Got it.
It's plus size.
Okay.
So we start at like a zero, and go all the way up to a 36W.
Okay.
And then if we had to add fabric, we will customize the fabric and make it fit you a 40. We make it do what it do.
Boom. And we got something for everybody.
And I got exactly.
Awesome. So this is your IG is Crystal's Bridal and Tuxedo on IG Instagram. So if you need to get in contact with Crystal and you need to get hooked up, or you know somebody that needs some assistance, let's pass this business on and make it happen. Is there anything that you want to leave the peoples with? And then Katanya wants to show a video.
Okay, well, let Katanya show her video. And then you can come back to me. Oh, you want to finish with me first?
Go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead, Katanya.
Of course, I've been in business for over 20 years. I'm the owner of Crystal Bridal and Tuxedo. Of course, I can help you say yes to your perfect.
Yes.
I'm the owner of Crystal Bridal and Tuxedo. Of course, we have the finest prom gowns in stock. I'm the owner of Crystal's Bridal and Tuxedo. Of course, we have designer tuxedos for your special needs.
I like that. Awesome. Very good. Of course, we're going to hook you up at Crystal Bridal and Tuxedo. Okay, so what do you want to leave the people with, Crystal, on your service, how they can, what they can expect? Do you give wine and cheese when people come to your boutique?
We schedule that because we can't have alcohol during the day with the young people. So we do a personal consultation in the boutique on Sundays. You can bring your wine, you can bring whatever you want to bring, your food. We can have a whole little personal private consultation.
Okay. So you don't get the food to the people, they got to bring their own?
You got to bring your own food.
That's so Baltimore.
Hey, look, I'm trying to, first of all, I don't want the food to get on the dressers because your hands are dirty. You got
that's true.
Stuff, so I don't serve food. But if we're doing something personal on a Sunday, we're gonna take care of that. It's not gonna be a whole store full of people. Nobody's running around bumping into each other.
Yes, I agree. Awesome. Well, Crystal, I wish you much success. You've always been awesome spirit, and even with the Priceless Gown Project, just always having awesome dresses and always a smile and support from you. So that's the energy I always get from you. Thank you so much. So I appreciate your yes. Thank you for your yes. I wish you all the absolute best with your business and family and all. And we are coming upon the spring and summer season.
Yes, I can't wait.
People is getting married. Okay, so make sure y'all reach out to Crystal. This is a Black-owned female business, and this is your Black History Fact moment, story time, here at I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. Crystal Williams of Crystal Bridal and Tuxedo. Thank you. We love and appreciate you, and all the best to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone else as well.
Thank you. And again, thank you all so much for checking out another dope episode of I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. So check it out. Our next show, we're going to have Ayana Gregory, Dick Gregory's daughter, on March 6th. I'm super excited to speak with Ayana. She is an educator, activist, motivational speaker, songstress, dramatist. So I met Ayana when we were doing Vagina Monologues, and her spirit, but I knew her before then. And at First Sundays, where I would go to prayers in DC, she has this song called Phoenix Rising. Oh my God, when I tell you her music, we're gonna get into all of that on the next episode. That's next Wednesday. So y'all know I have missed we twice a month, but because a few weeks ago I was under the weather, we kind of missed a week. So we're doing these weeks back to back. So Ayana Gregory will be on next Wednesday, March 6th, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to talk about all of her awesome talents. We're going to talk about being the daughter of Dick Gregory. I'm going to talk about when I met Dick Gregory and the time he scared me out of my pants because he wanted to, well, he corrected me. And I was like, okay. Like, you know, when your elders speak to you, even in your grownness, you get shook. Do they do that anymore? The generations behind? Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Anyway, I look forward to having Aiyana Gregory on next week. So everybody, again, if you're watching in real time or later on time, we love and appreciate you. Queen Aishah on all social media platforms, QUEENAISHAH. Again, like, subscribe, and share. Peace and power. Happy Black History Month. Happy you, happy me, happy we.